guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have another speed build, and geez, it's kind of been a long time-ish since the last video. I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. I apologize. I did not realize junior year would actually annihilate me. I am struggling quite a bit in school, but it's fine. I really wanted to upload a build as soon as I could, and I kind of had time this week, last week as well, since I built last week, but I wasn't able to edit till this week. And so yeah, here I have a family house for you guys. I built this in Brindleton Bay because I love that world. I've been wanting to build like this kind of house where, I'm not even sure what they're called, but it's where the roof goes over the side of the wall. It kind of looks like a barn almost. If anyone knows, please tell me, because I was trying to look up inspiration pics on Pinterest, but since I didn't know what they were called, I only found one, but it didn't like show me any other ones. I'll show you the inspiration pic now. And so this is what I was trying to recreate almost, but it was really hard since the photo was blurry and the house was far away, so I was just trying to improvise. I just really wanted to go for that roof look, but it was really hard to create in The Sims because the roof has to be like on something, if that makes sense. So I had to put a wall there, but it looked weird when you look inside the house because it just looks like empty walls. So instead I tried to put a room there. The house looked better anyways, if that makes sense. This bathroom portion on the side. And with the house, I tried to do a lighter color scheme. When I was building this house, I was trying to think of like typical, like stereotypical, perfect family, suburban, traditional vibe, all of those words. And I kind of felt like pastel blue and yellow would work for that. I also love this wallpaper from Cats and Dogs, so I wanted to use that. I love that couch, the sofa. I mean, the white high back sofa and that armchair is just so perfect. I love using that. I always use that. The outside of the house looks kind of wonky in my opinion, but I really like the interior of the house because I feel like the color schemes of each room work really well. I especially like the kitchen and the master bedroom's color scheme. I think they're the best, and I cluttered this house with a lot of plants like I normally do. And when building this house, I was thinking of just a 4-person, just a generic family. Parents, 1 child, 1 toddler. And I wanted them to have a dog. At first, I wanted them to have a golden retriever, but I didn't realize I could not fit a large pet bed anywhere. So maybe they have a smaller dog, since that's what I could fit. Like a smaller dog, maybe a golden retriever mix, or something like a beagle. I think they would have a beagle. Maybe a bulldog. I don't know. I was looking at Sims dog breeds earlier, and maybe like a cockapoo, which is a very funny name, just saying. Also, I really like putting these blinds outside by the windows because I feel like single windows, for some reason, to me, they look really weird by themselves. If there's like too much wall space, I feel like you should have a bigger window if you have a lot of wall space, but it's not so functional inside. Like I didn't want a window in front of the stove, so putting the blinds helped, even though I think I deleted them later to put like the roof thing on top. But I put like those blind fake shutters on other windows, which really helped. Overall, I am literally in love with Cats and Dogs furniture. Like, whenever I build with it, it's just so perfect. I cluttered the kitchen a bunch. Since the kitchen was quite big, I was thinking maybe one of the parents was a chef and the other was a writer, since I feel like one of them would be like a stay-at-home parent. Also, the layout of this kitchen was really weird. It seemed larger in my mind, and I thought I could fit a bigger dining table, but I guess not. So went for a smaller one. And I love these paintings from Cats and Dogs. They're so good to use. and like the square shape makes it easy to size up and size down. But I don't love the black frames on them, and the bathrooms look really similar to each other. This bathroom looks very alike to the master bathroom, except I think the master bathroom has a little bit more detail, but overall same furniture. I just used the countertops that were the same as the kitchen. And here's the master bedroom. I wanted to use this bed originally, but I changed it to the other cats and dogs bed, which made the color scheme actually amazing, since all the furniture I used was mostly from cats and dogs, so everything matched each other really, really well. That's why I love the color scheme in here. The bedspread matches the pet bed that I add on later. It's just perfect, to be honest. Like, wow. I use that armchair, and this is where I was like, they're definitely a writer. Like, that's why I wanted to put the computer in the bedroom, you know? I love that lamp also, the bedside lamp. Very cute. I added a bunch of plants as well. I really don't know how else to decorate corners. I know you can just leave them empty, but they always look so weird, so I just literally put plants in every corner. Like, what else am I supposed to put there? I also put this rug that I use so often. I used it in the living room, in this bedroom, and upstairs in the hallway. It has really good swatches. They're like all neutral, and it's a good size. Like, why is it so hard to find a good neutral rug? I am begging for more rugs, please. Like, please add in base game rugs. I need it. I am struggling so hard. Like, I'm also struggling with paintings, because I swear I use the same ones over and over again, since they're all like neutral tones. Like, I always use that architecture one and like this countryside looking painting. I always use them, and it's really hard not to repeat the same paintings in the same house. I also love using these fruit paintings, but I'm talking about regular paintings. Also, I would like more plants. There is a lot, but I feel like there could be more. I need more of like skinnier plants, I think, to put in corners. I'm just being greedy, but I really want more stuff. I also changed the lighting of the downstairs before I went upstairs. Added some ceiling lights and wall lights, and I copied a lot of the downstairs furniture upstairs, like in the bathroom. I mean, this layout of the hallway is very weird. I didn't know what to put, so all I could really fit was chairs. I also put chairs outside on this balcony. I really wanted to have a balcony in this house. That's why the layout of the hallway is kind of weird, because the door takes up like most of the space. And now we're on to the bedroom for the kids. I tried to cut out a lot of the parts where I kept changing things, but you will see me switching. Also, I am going to complain about the bed swatches. Why are half of them ugly? I'm sorry. Like, there's that one green one that's ugly. The magenta one is ugly. The ones with the overly intricate, like that one gothic looking one, get rid of it. Like, give me a normal bed. Why are there no just plain white beds maybe? So I had to give this kid a gray bed. That is so sad. I had to put this lunchbox, which is really cute. But you know what I mean? Recently, they updated like the spa day pack, and honestly, I just want the whole game to get swatch updates. Maybe even change some swatches to look like the others, because like in packs, swatches look similar to each other, but sometimes they don't work well with other packs, because like this is like with a lot of woods as well. Like, they don't look similar, so it just makes the whole vibe ugly, like, because it doesn't match. I know in real life, when wood tones don't match, you can't really tell, but I feel like in The Sims you can tell a lot. And I feel like it might even be easier on them to use similar wood tones across different packs, because they wouldn't have to be making new swatches, you know? Also, oh my god, I feel like I'm just complaining, but I was struggling to find a good fence. Like, I like the X fence that comes with cats and dogs, but I feel like it looks like too much almost if you use it as like the fence around your house. So I ended up using this debug fence. I think it's just a base game one. And I added like these vines over it. The vines don't really match up with the fence post, but just ignore it. I also put these details on the roof. I think that really helped the outside look better. The back looks really ugly in my opinion because the roof, I didn't know how else to do it. So the roof looks really flat in the back, but it's fine. The back doesn't matter. In real life, the back of houses are so ugly. It's all about the front. I also made the exterior landscape like yellowy because it kind of matches the tannish yellowish wood I used for the outside. I also like mixing textures for the wallpaper of the exterior. I learned that from another Sims YouTuber. I was like, how do I make the house look good? But then I noticed that she used all different types of things for the outside. So like I used like the vertical wood and then just regular paint, shingles, things like that. I like the blue and the yellow together. And at the end, I just changed some things on the inside. I added some debug items like this remote. I think I also added like a plunger somewhere. I remember when I would just build before I made this channel, I would always add a plunger for some reason. I don't know why, but I always did. And I didn't do it that often since I started this channel, but since I saw it in the debug menu, I figured I had to. I hope it doesn't get in the way of the bathroom though. I put it like next to the toilet, so I don't think so. But I should probably play test this house. And I think this video is almost coming to an end. This video is kind of short, which is surprising because it actually took me a very long time to build. It took me like 10 to 11 hours, I think, since I was really just trying to get the design right. But at the end, I also added toys for the dogs and some lighting outside. I always try to make sure there's lighting outside because when it's nighttime, I feel like if you can't see the house, then what's the point? You gotta make sure you see the house. I also added like debug things like the postcards and the My Sims trophies. And at the very end, I did some really quick landscaping on the back to match the landscaping around the area, added some clocks, and that's basically just it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm really trying to upload more. I know I haven't been very consistent, but I am trying to figure out a way to be able to make videos more often and just like balance my whole schedule. But thank you for watching anyways. I appreciate the support. And subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you next time. Bye bye!